Hey everybody, how you doing? You can probably hear the lathe running in the background. Let me show you what I'm doing.
A good buddy of mine, Mark Tobacco, told me about this. I'm using monofilament because I didn't have any twine small enough, but I shot a little brake cleaner on that screw, and I'm just letting the lathe run, and I'm letting this monofilament work its way down with a little bit of tension on it through the screws, the flights of the screw, and it's cleaning it up pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a little more brake cleaner, and everything that's been loosened up from the monofilament should come right off onto this piece of cardboard.
This is a super slow process because the gears that I have are low speed on the feed screw. I don't have any other gears, but this monofilament, I think it's 6 or 8 pound test, is basically cutting through the dirt and loosening it up, and then I can brush it right off with this brass brush. So neither one of these items will hurt this screw. Periodically, I just hit it with a little bit of brake cleaner to loosen up the stuff I'm getting ready to run through, and to clean off the stuff that I've already run through. I got a couple of bolts here. That's what I'm holding it with. That way, if something happens, it gets caught. It's not around my finger. The bolt will just get pulled out of my hand. Holding it loosely between 2 fingers. When I'm done, I will coat this screw with some oil, and I'll also the bed and everything else because this is splashing up on it. But it's doing a really nice job. I can see all the way down to the bottom of each of the threads. I think this is going to help me because I was having a little bit of trouble with my carriage. It would run for a while and then it would kind of stop. And I think that what the problem was is that it couldn't get a good bite because the screw was so packed with years and years of grunge. Whoa! And my string finally gave. I was worried it might with the brake cleaner. I figured, well, it's not going to hold up real well. So I'll get another piece and we'll tie it back onto these bolts and start somewhere in here and we'll finish her up. I've got the screw clean and I'm real happy with how it looks. Took a ton of garbage off of it. What I'm doing now is just putting some oil on it, and I'm using this brush just to get it down into the screw, and hopefully this will help keep it from rusting, because that brake cleaner that I used would have taken any oil residue right off of this screw, which would leave it prone to rust. Once I'm done oiling the screw, I'll come back and get the beds really good and make sure that you know, they've got plenty of oil on them so that they're not going to be prone to rust. I have got that feed screw just saturated with oil. It is dripping oil. I know that I don't want to run the lathe that way because obviously anything and everything will stick to it, but I don't plan on running it tonight, so I thought, well, I'll just leave it oiled up really good, let that oil soak in, and then I'll come back and we'll wipe it down with a rag before we use it the next time. But one thing's for sure, that oil is not going to hurt that feed screw. Now to get a little bit of oil up on the bed here and make sure that we don't get any surface rust there. I got the bed oiled down really well. I'm going to call it a night. It's really not all that late. I think it's about 20 till 7. But I cut the grass tonight and I'm wore out. I want to get in and take a shower. And I got a few more videos I'm watching on this lathe. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about positioning the tool and, you know, how the tool should be ground and things like that. Trying to get some ideas on really just how to better use this lathe. I need to learn so much, and there is so much to learn, but I had a great time tonight. I got the feed screw clean. It looks great. Got the bed just oiled up, just soaking in oil, so I won't have to worry about any surface rust. And I'm going to call it a night, and we'll touch base with you guys next time we get a little shop time.